the armed forces to hold peaceful and festive polls.
We announced the date for February, first half of February. Again, we need the support from our armed forces, from our police, law enforcement agencies.
Chief Election Commission to hold a free and fair election. No one can create anarchy if voters turn up in big numbers, says CEC. No security apprehension centering the Victory Day celebration, says Home Advisor. Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir urges the government to investigate whether a vested court is trying to divert the verdict against Sheikh Hasina with ulterior motive. 6 died and 788 hospitalized for dengue in the last 24 hours. Israeli minister threatens to kill Palestinian leaders if they try to earn statehood via the United Nations. And Bangladesh scored 292 for 4 at the end of the first day of Mirpur Test. Mushfiqur Rahim heading towards 100th century in his 100th Test match. Assalamu alaikum. This is Shamim Khan. Welcome you to News at 10. Those were the headlines. We now move on to the news in details. Chief Advisor Professor Muhammad Yunus sought support from the armed forces, police and other law enforcement agencies to hold the upcoming national elections in a peaceful and festive manner in the first half of February next. He made the call while addressing the certificate distribution ceremony of Defence Services Command and Staff College DSCSC Course 2025 at the DSCSC complex in Mirpur Cantonment today. On the occasion, the Chief Advisor congratulated all the graduating officers and advised them to utilize the knowledge, wisdom and determination gained from the course for the progress of the nation. He praised the global reputation of DSCSC as a military institution.
I'm proud of this institution. One of the best, not only in the country, internationally also. And seeing you coming from so many countries, yeah, let's give it. Because it's a big undertaking coming from an uprising, election, considerably peaceful kind of celebration, need of happiness and being together, still expressing our own desires and aspirations.
Commandant of the Defence Services Command and Staff College, Major General Chaudhry Muhammad Azizul Haq Hazari, delivered a welcome speech at the event. Chief Advisor Professor Muhammad Yunus signed the visitor's book. He participated in a photo session with the graduates of DSCSC Course 2025. Chief Advisor also exchanged greetings with the invited guests and graduates. Chief Election Commissioner A.M.M. Nasiruddin said that the Election Commission is determined to hold a free and fair election. If voters turn out at polling centres in the expected numbers, no one will dare to create unrest, he said. CEC said this today while delivering his welcome address at the second phase of dialogue with the registered political parties ahead of 13 national elections. The dialogue was held at the conference room of the Election Commission headquarters in the capital's Agargaon. The Chief Election Commissioner presided over the meeting, while Election Commissioners, Senior Secretary of the Commission, and leaders from BNP, BJP, Gano Adhikar Parishad, Nagoriko Eko, Bangladesh Republican Party, and Marshal Marxists attended the talks. Earlier in the morning, leaders of Bangladesh Jamaat-e-Islami, Bangladesh Minority Janata Party, Insaniyat Biplab Bangladesh, National Citizen Party, Ganashanghati Andolon, National Democratic Movement, and Bangladesh Labour Party took part in the dialogue. The Chief Election Commissioner said that not only the Election Commission but the political parties as well are committed to ensure a fair, peaceful and acceptable election. He also urged the political parties to motivate the grassroots people to participate actively in the electoral process. There is no fear of any sabotage in the country, centering the Victory Day, said Home Affairs Advisor, retired Lieutenant General Jahangir Alam Chaudhry. He made the remarks today while speaking to journalists at the Secretariat after an interministerial meeting on overall security measures ahead of observance of Victory Day 2025. Home Ministry Senior Secretary Naseem Ghani and Special Assistant to the Chief Advisor Mohammad Khuda Bakhsh Chaudhry were present at the time. Referring to the verdict announcing the death sentence of Sheikh Hasina in crimes against humanity case, the advisor said that no unrest has arisen anywhere in the country following the verdict, and similarly, there is no possibility of any unwanted situation during Victory Day 2025 celebrations. He added that this year too, Victory Day programs will be celebrated in the same manner as before. Prosecutor Mizanul Islam expressed hope that the trial proceedings in the case of crimes against humanity filed against former MP Saiful Islam and 16 others for burning 6 bodies in Arshulia, Savar during July mass uprising, along with 7 murders, will be completed by December the 15th. He made this remark today after the testimony of prosecution witness, Sub-Inspector Police Sheikh Afzalul Haq, was completed. On the 18th day of the proceedings, the testimony of this prosecution witness, S.I. Sheikh Afzalul Haq, concluded before the 3-member judicial panel of International Crimes Tribunal 2, headed by Justice Nazrul Islam Chaudhry. The other members of the tribunal are retired District and Session Judge Muhammad Manzoor al-Masud and District and Session Judge Noor Muhammad Shahriar Kabir. Afterwards, S.I. Afzalul Haq was cross-examined by the proceedings in Singapore with India's Adani Group until the government releases its investigation report on power purchase agreement signed with the company. The bench of Justice Muhammad Bazlur Rahman and Justice Urmi Rahman passed the order today after hearing a petition filed by senior lawyer Barrister M. Abdul Qayyum, who sought directives to review or cancel the agreement with Adani. During the hearing, the lawyer said there irregularities in the contract. If Adani initiates arbitration in Singapore to claim its dues before the investigation report is published, the findings of the probe will lose significance. For this reason, the injunction was sought, which the court granted, he added. Religious advisor AFM Khalid Hussain said that the mass uprising last year created an opportunity to unite the nation, and if this chance is missed, the country might have to wait for a long time for another chance. He also urged everyone to remain vigilant so that this opportunity to purify the nation is not lost under any circumstances. Khalid Hussain made the remarks this morning at Hifzul Quran Award Ceremony 2025 held at Abu Said Auditorium in the capital. The advisor informed that more verdicts may be delivered by the International Crimes Tribunal. Referring to preparations ahead of next parliamentary election, he said the government is taking all necessary measures and is sincerely committed to restoring the country to a democratic path. The interim government wants to deliver a free, fair and peaceful election with cooperation of political parties, he added. Congratulating the winners of Hifzul Quran competition, religious affairs advisor said many Islamic-minded individuals in the country have now reached respectable positions, which has become a cause of discomfort for some. These narrow-minded groups are spreading propaganda against Islamic-minded people, he observed. To bring new momentum to the implementation of compulsory primary education in the country, an initiative has been taken to rename Primary Education Implementation Monitoring Unit to the Directorate of Primary Education Evaluation. A seminar on this issue was held today in Mirpur, organized by the Ministry of Primary and Mass Education. Professor Dr. Vidhan Ranjan Roy Poddar, advisor to the Ministry of Primary and Mass Education, attended the event as chief guest. He said that the initiative to change the unit's name has been taken to improve the quality of primary education and to ensure an effective evaluation system. The advisor stated that once the new bureau or directorate is formed, the progress of the country's primary education system will become more organized, measurable, and aligned with international standards. The seminar was presided over by Abu Tahir Muhammad Masood Rana, Secretary of the Ministry of Primary and Mass Education. Special guests included Rehana Parveen, Secretary of the Secondary and Higher Education Division, and Zahida Parveen, Secretary Coordination and Reforms Cabinet Division. Speakers also discussed ongoing challenges and future plans for primary education sector. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir has called on everyone to work together to institutionalize democracy in the country. He said that elections are not the end of everything. Through elections, a democratic culture must be built and democratic institutions must be strengthened. He made these remarks today at the unveiling ceremony of the book BNP in Mass Uprising of 24 General Election. Now in